The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 18th of January, 1661. The captains went with me to the post-house about 9 o'clock, and after a morning draught I took horse and guide for London. And through some rain and a great wind in my face, I got to London at 11 o'clock. At home found all well, but the monkey loose, which did anger me, and so I did strike her till she was almost dead, that they might make her fast again, which did still trouble me more. In the afternoon we met at the office and sat till night, and then I to see my father, who I found well, and took him to Standings to drink a cup of ale. He told me my aunt at Brampton is yet alive, and my mother well there. In comes Will Joyce to us drunk, and in a talking, vapouring humour of his state, and I know not what, which did vex me cruelly. After him Mr. Hollier had learned at my father's that I was here, where I had appointed to meet him, and so he did give me some things to take for prevention. Will Joyce not letting us talk as I would, I left my father and him, and took Mr. Hollier to the Greyhound, where he did advise me above all things, both as to the stone and the decay of my memory, of which I now complain to him, to avoid drinking often, which I am resolved, if I can, to leave off. Hence home, and took home with me from the bookseller Ogilby's Aesop, which he had bound for me, and indeed I am very much pleased with the book. Home and to bed. The 19th of January, 1661. To the comptroller's, and with him by coach to Whitehall, in our way meeting Venner and Pritchard upon a sledge, who, with two more Fifth Monarchy men, were hanged today, and the two first drawn and quartered. Where we walked up and down, and at last found Sir George Carteret, whom I had not seen a great while, and did discourse with him about our assisting the commissioners in paying off the fleet, which we think to decline. Here the treasurer did tell me that he did suspect Thomas Hayter to be an informer of them in this work, which we do take to be a diminution of us, which do trouble me, and I do intend to find out the truth. Hence to my lady, who told me how Mr. Hetley is dead of the smallpox, going to Portsmouth with my lord. My lady went forth to dinner to her father's, and so I went to the Leg in King Street, and had a rabbit for myself and my Will, and after dinner I sent him home, and myself went to the theatre, where I saw The Lost Lady, which do not please me much. Here I was troubled to be seen by 4 of our office clerks, which sat in the half-crown box, and I in the 1 shilling 6 box. From thence by link, and bought 2 mouse-traps off Thomas Pepys the turner, and so went and drank a cup of ale with him, and so home, and wrote by post to Portsmouth to my lord, and so to bed. The 20th of January, 1661, Lord's Day. To church in the morning. Dined at home. My wife and I to church in the afternoon, and that being done we went to see my uncle and Aunt White. There I left my wife and came back, and sat with Sir William Penn, who is not yet well again. Thence back again to my wife and supped there, and were very merry, and so home, and after prayers to write down my journal for the last 5 days, and so to bed.